Hi, I'm Kevin. I've retired from work in Australia and I'm living here 1 year at a time in Chiang Mai, Thailand, using it as a base to travel in Southeast Asia. This is my journey. This is 52 weeks. It is October the 23rd and I've just started to think about my travel home for Christmas. I'm starting this a bit earlier than I did last year, which was November the 7th. But yeah, I got my mind around it a bit earlier, so I'm actually booking the tickets this morning, and I'll have a few things to organise before I go, but I will take you on the journey south with me. Now last year, while I was doing this video, I did a really long trip, like I did Chiang Mai to Bangkok to Sydney to Wagga to Melbourne and so forth. But this year I'm actually flying directly from Chiang Mai to Melbourne. So there's a changeover in Bangkok, obviously, but it'll be a much quicker trip. But one of the things I did last year was I did an analysis of my top 5 videos ever, and I thought I'd do that on this trip as well, just to see if things have changed over the over the time. So yeah, so I'm going to wait till November the 7th, which is when I did the got the figures for last year's video. So it will be a whole 12 months has passed between the figures from last year and the figures from this year. So now I'm going to do my printing. Okay, let's have a look at the top 5 list. And this is what the top 5 looked like in 2023. And at number 5 on the list was I'm Not a Tourist Anymore, Series 4, Episode 33, with 416 views. But this year, that drops out of the list and is replaced by A Beautiful Day in Rainy Season, Series 5, Episode 27, with 1,446 views. A Beautiful Day in Rainy Season was filmed on a day where the rain's cleared and I had a chance to get out and have a wander around and stretch my legs. It is Saturday night, and as I'm in the area just near the south gate, I thought I would just come along and see if I could pick up some Thai style bags, which I like to use as wrapping for presents, so they get a bag and a present as well, and the bag has a bit of a Thai feel to it. So I figured as long as I was in this area, I might as well have a look and see what I can find. It is pretty crowded in here tonight, so I'm not sure how long I'll be trying to wiggle my way through all this, but we will see. Number 4 on the list in 2023 was Season 4, Episode 27, Chiang Mai to Bangkok. That one also has dropped out of the list and has been replaced by Ray in Chiang Mai with 1,670 views. So that's the story of Ray visiting me in Chiang Mai this year in 2024. Ray and I have a half-planned adventure
scheduled for this year, so there is more to come.
Okay, mission accomplished. Got them at a very good price too, so that was even better. Yeah, so I'm going to head for home now. I have about 2.5 weeks before my flight leaves Chiang Mai, maybe a little bit less. So today I'm hoping that I'll be able to tidy up some loose ends. Just got a couple of things, Christmas present related, that I need to take care of. And a few emails to send off to try and arrange some appointments in Australia. So hopefully by the end of today or tomorrow it'll all be sorted out. Okay, I went to a bookshop and bought some books, and I had intended to do some filming there. But if there's one thing that will make me lose track of what I intended to do and just get lost in time, it is books. So I didn't do that. But I got the books that I needed. I'm at the night market now, and I am just need to pick up a few things here, a couple of bags, trinket or two, and hopefully that's all of the shopping I need to do, unless of course I've forgotten something. But we'll find out. We must be getting close to high season, if not at the beginning of it. There are a few people in the market tonight.
In 2023, the number 3 spot was taken up by My Neighbourhood, Season 4, Episode 22. And that had 1,130 views. But that one has also dropped out of the list and been replaced by Big Rain Part 2, Season 5, Episode 41, with 1,864 views. So that's one of the videos I did on the floods in Chiang Mai.
All right, that's the shopping done, I hope anyway. All that is left, I think, is just to gather my paperwork together and arrange some appointments for my time in Australia. Don't even know where I am. And of course packing, but that's a little way away yet.
Well, today is my last full day in Thailand before I head off to Australia for Christmas and New Year. I've been spending the day just making sure I'm ready to go, packing the bag in a leisurely fashion and making sure that I've got what I need, and printing off any documents I might need while I'm in Australia. So I have a bit of time in town tomorrow morning. I'm not leaving till mid-afternoon, but I'm heading out tonight. Going to have dinner with a friend and catch up on a movie or something. But yeah, so the journey is about to commence, and I'll see you on the road tomorrow.
Okay, the journey proper begins. I am heading to the airport. Sawadee ไปสนามบิน
ไปสนามบิน
ครับ
โอเคครับ
เท่าไรครับ
140 ครับ
โอเค
ก็ถ้าหลุดแล้วมันเหลือแค่ไม่กี่ที่ดีแล้วที่ยังได้
Okay, I am through immigration here at Chiang Mai airport, baggage checked. Next time I see that is Melbourne, I hope. Yeah, so this time I'm flying from here to Bangkok, changing planes and going to Melbourne. And last year I did a long journey, spent some time in Bangkok, some time in Sydney, some time in Wagga before I got to Melbourne. But I'm going a more direct route this year. But now I have a bit of time to wait, a couple of hours, not quite. So why don't we have a look at the next entry on our top 5 views list.
And at number 2 on the list in 2023 was Season 4, Episode 14, I Used to Hate Bangkok, with 2,897 views. And that's the story of how I came to appreciate Bangkok much more. Now that one stays in the list at number 2, but it has received over the year 8 more views. So it's now sitting at 2,905 views.
Okay, I have made it to Bangkok, and now I've got the task of finding my connecting flight. Got a couple of hours. Just before I left Chiang Mai, I got a message that it had been delayed, so I might have a bit of extra time. So it shouldn't be too much of a problem. Okay, we have made it to the gate From all the signs, it looks like it's been delayed by about 30 minutes. So the gate's actually not open yet, so I'll have time for a bit of a walk, I think. Okay, according to the flight boards, the gate is now open, so we'll go and have a look. I suspect it's still delayed and I'll get to sit there for a while, but next stop Melbourne, I guess. Alrighty, I am officially in Melbourne, Australia, through customs. Both me and my bags arrived, so that's always a good thing. Now I need to get a bus into the city and then a train out to the eastern suburbs, and I am at my destination. Okay, I made it. I am here, relaxing at my sister's place. So that's the end of that particular journey. But before I finish up the video, let's just have a look at number 1 in the top 5 list.
At number 1 on the list in 2023 was Season 4, Episode 21, An Ordinary 500 Baht Day, which had 7,245 views. Now, I said at the time that I thought that that might be my number 1 for a while, and my prediction has come true. So far, anyway. So that has remained in number 1 spot on the list in 2024 with 7,506 views, which is an increase of 261 over the year. So that's still getting views. And so Season 4, Episode 21, An Ordinary 500 Baht Day, has in fact consolidated its position on the number 1 spot. So that is the top 5 list for 2024. There's been some new entries over the year, and 2 of the big views from Season 4 have still maintained their top spots at number 1 and number 2. But in 2023, 416 views was enough to get you a spot on the list, and now you need at least 1,446 views to just nudge into spot number 5. So there we go. That's the top 5 for 2024.
Okay, as I say, I am here at my sister's place. I've actually been here a couple of days. By the time you see this video, I will have been here for a few weeks at least, and probably been to Wagga and back in that time. But you will have been seeing videos from me in Thailand. I've actually racked up a few episodes ready to go, so don't panic. I'm going to be here for probably about another 3 to 4 weeks, I think. So I've got enough
episodes pre-recorded to cover that time. I mean, I'm going to do some recording while I'm here, but not much. So, yeah, so welcome to the first episode of Series 6. Got a few things planned this year. Going to be doing a bit of international travel, I suspect, maybe a bit more than usual, and of course my life in Thailand. But for the moment, that's it from me, and I will catch you next time. Thanks for watching my video. I really appreciate your company on the journey. Now, if you've made it all the way to the end here and are not subscribed, you might like to consider doing so by clicking here. Or if you just want to watch something else I've made, you can click here and it will take you to something I think you might like. If you're really feeling like a binge, you can click down here and that will take you to one of my playlists. Hope to see you on the journey again soon.